All right, I'd like to get started on time. Good morning. This morning, hope everyone is well. Uh, Before, when we start, Mr. Wayne, you're Mr. Miller, right?
I am.
I just wanted to make sure I remembered your name. I want to make sure the people who are taping us know our names. If everyone would please state their names for the record. Dale Miller, I got it wrong. I said Wayne. Thank you. Thank you. And the state?
It's Eric Linder on behalf of the state judge.
Anyone else want to stay?
No, this is a detective on occasion.
Okay, detectives, good, and? State, very good, okay. I guess, are we gonna have they're on their way, okay, no problem. While we're here, I do wanna tell the state, I didn't get a PC for Michael Guadagno. And also, well, I was just gonna give you about 3 names, you'll look them up and get me the PCs when you're ready. It's, the first one, as I said, was Michael Guadagno. The next one is a Dentavis Livon Bryant. And the last one I didn't get was a Donald Joe Cooper. I'd like to see those before determining the bond amount. Good morning, everyone. Of course, if anyone is here, would like to be heard, I'm happy to hear them. Just may have them come up to the lectern. I appreciate everybody telling me which facility they are at, so I can turn my system to that particular facility. I've got my DL records. Thank you to my clerks. Thank you.
Judge, the main is requesting several defendants out of order, if the court.
Okay, that's fine. You want to do them now so I can pull them out of my stack?
Yes, ma'am. Page 8, Mr. Tanner.
And Tanner is the last name?
Tanner is the last name, yes, ma'am. First.
Charles Tanner? You have Charles Tanner? Okay. That's fine.
It's
And
page
what would you like
10,
to-
Jason Slonaker, Slonaker. It's the first one on page 10.
Okay. Thank you.
Finally, Judge, page 22, Henry Dominguez.
Okay, real quick, I'm just still trying
Mr.
to,
Dominguez is advising that he has private counsel, but he's giving us no more information than that.
okay, that's fine. First, I haven't found Slowmaker yet, so give me a moment, please.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
here it is, Slownaker, got it. Okay, and what is the other one, the last one?
Dominguez,
And what page was that?
page 22. You might want
22.
to start from the back.
Yes, yes.
First one was Tanner, page 8. Page 10, Slonaker. Page 22, Dominguez.
Henry Dominguez, okay. All right, so I've got those 3 out front. And, how you doing today? Nice to see you. Good. I'm ready to, hi, Romero, good morning. Good morning. So are we starting with Mr. Tanner? Is that Charles Tanner? I can't hear you. What's wrong with my system?
Hello?
Okay, now
Hello?
that's okay. The speaker was off. Good
Okay, no
morning.
problem.
All right, we're
This
here.
is Mr. Charles Tanner.
Hi, Mr. Tanner. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Judge.
I'm Judge Brown. Sir, you've been charged with domestic battery by strangulation, and I find probable cause for the arrest and requiring a $100,000 bond with a GPS and no contact for the victim, as well as there is a probation violation allegation for 17006113 CF10A, and there's a no bond hold for that. Your first VOP hearing is tomorrow morning at 8:30. Okay, sir?
Judge, if I may.
Did I hear that right? $100,000?
That's correct.
Thank you.
Judge, if I may be heard, my understanding this is a not in custody capias. The incident, I believe, happened last year.
Yeah.
Since then, I believe the victim and Mr. Tanner have reconciled. I believe she's going to go to the state attorney's office, file a waiver of prosecution. But he does understand that the court's going to order no contact. He will be living separate and apart from the alleged victim. He's going to be residing with his mother. She is a school bus driver. That's the only person that can help post his monetary bond. She's not going to be able to afford $100,000. Mr. Tanner, he's 24 years old, been here his whole life. He has health problems, which prevents him from working. So, Judge, respectfully, I'm going to be asking for a $5,000 bond on his behalf.
State?
The court should be aware that Mr. Tanner was arrested last year for a charge of domestic violence battery by strangulation against the same alleged victim. The charge was dropped August 12th of last year.
And this is a new offense.
This is.
Okay, so respectfully, your motion is denied. I'm confident with what you've told me. If everything is true, the state attorney's office will work with you. Thank you so much. All
Your Honor,
right.
and, Your Honor,
Yes?
if it wasn't ordered, I'd just ask if no contact.
I did say no
Oh, I
contact, and I
apologize.
also said GPS monitoring with a $100,000 bond. It's okay. You're absolutely right, Mr. Linder. I tend to not say that. But I wrote it on my documentation this time. So feel free to always say that.
I miss things.
If there indeed is a battery and a victim alleged. Jason Sloniker, please.
Sloniker, he's approaching, Judge.
Can I have that Tanner one back real fast? Is there anyone here? Hi, Mr. Sloniker. Good morning.
Hi, Your
Sir,
Honor.
you're charged with a trespass. It's only a $25 bond. I do find probable cause for your arrest. Thank you, sir.
Judge, it's being Mr. Sloniker. He wishes to resolve this matter. We want to see if the state had a plea offer for him today.
Do you have a plea offer for Mr. Sloniker today? Because I had understood he had just recently been 24-hour trespassed. So, and then he allegedly came back and et cetera.
I'm just checking one thing, Your Honor, see
Okay.
if there's any history.
Can you give me the Tanner paperwork back? I want to make sure I check that PC part. Oh, you did. Thank you. You got me, helping me. Thank you.
I apologize, Your Honor. The one thing I'm just checking to see, and the computer's not wanting to work with me right now, is if he has an open felony out of Palm Beach County.
Well, sir, raise
Out
your
of
right
Volusia
hand.
County, I'm sorry.
Raise your right hand. You want me to ask him if he has an open felony?
No, I just confirmed. He does have an open felony out of Volusia County
Volusia County.
from last month for fleeing and eluding law enforcement and resisting.
Respectfully, your
without
request for plea it out is denied. Thank you. Henry Dominguez?
He's approaching.
Thank you.
Mr. Dominguez is here present, Judge. He declined to serve as public defender. He informed that he will hire his own private attorney.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Dominguez. I'm here to tell you this morning. So you're charged with assault on an officer or firefighter or EMT. That bond will be $500. I do find probable cause. Disorderly conduct, breach of the peace, probable cause, $500 bond. Resisting without violence, probable cause is found, $100 bond. And the corruption by threat of a public servant or his family is, probable cause is found in a $5,000 bond. So, sir, for $6,100, you can get out of jail. Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Your Honor, can I ask you a question, please, Your
Sure,
Honor?
of course.
I have a very sick wife at home, and she has breast cancer,
I'm so sorry.
Alzheimer's, and she's bedbound right now.
It's a shame.
And I'm like her main caregiver,
Yes.
and I would like to be there as quickly as possible. And I don't think I can raise the bail today that much because my daughter is out of town, and she's the one that would have the money. However, I do have a grandson who has some money,
Sir-
So I'm asking for a better bail so I can be with my wife.
Well, sir, it's
That's
a
all.
very sad story. It's very unfortunate. But, sir, after I was looking at the actual allegations, sir, I felt that this was the fairest bond I could allow, and therefore your bond will be a total of $6,100, sir. Wish you the best,
How much?
sir. The total is
How much?
$6,100 total. Okay, thank you,
Okay,
sir. Good
thank
luck.
you.
Good luck. May I continue now with the beginning of the docket? Joanne Royster.
I'm sorry, Judge. Who did you call?
Joanne Royster is the first one on my stack.
And,
Where is she?
North Broward, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, before the court sets
Yes.
upon, assuming the court finds probable cause, if I could, our office had contact with the victim.
Miss Royster, you're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
our office had contact with the victim, so I would just like to provide some information before you set bond.
That would be helpful because I only had the probable cause to use, and, at that point, that's very limited information.
Understood.
So, yes, I'm waiting for Miss Joanne Royster.
Judge, I did not get an opportunity to interview Ms. Royster.
Would you like me to put it on recall?
Regarding her ties to the community, I would like the opportunity to do so.
Hi, is Miss Royster there?
She's en route, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want me to put her on recall then?
I would, Judge.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna put her on recall. She'd like, the Public Defender's Office would like an opportunity to speak with her as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'll set that aside. How about Lakia Fulton?
Maine.
Ms. Fulton is approaching, Judge. She's
Thank
Maine.
you
Come on
so
up, ma'am.
much. Hi, Miss Fulton, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. All right, I do find probable cause for your arrest, ma'am, and the bond is for a trespass charge, occupied structure or conveyance is a $100 bond. Okay, ma'am, so I wish you the best of everything, $100 bond. Thank
And
you.
Judge, Ms. Fulton wanted to see if the state had a plea offer for her today.
One moment.
You're gonna need to be quicker on your plea offers. Maybe you didn't prepare for that today, but next time I'm on the bench, please make sure they're prepared for these trespass charges.
Yes, the offer would be adjudication, time served, no return.
How much time served is there? 1 day?
Yes, Your Honor. She checked her, she hasn't, her last trespass was in 2018.
Judge, if I heard correctly, the state made a time served offer. We would like to accept the state's offer.
Ma'am, it's a time served offer with an adjudication, with a conviction. It's not a filed charge. Do you feel comfortable taking a conviction on a charge that's not filed yet?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So probable cause is found, $100 bond. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. So Gloria Williams. Where is she?
North Broward, I believe, Judge.
Medical reset, Your Honor.
Medical reset today? All right, very good. Medical reset for Williams. Thank you so much. Grateful for that. All right, next then would be Shelley Macias, or Macias.
North Broward.
Hi, ma'am, are you Miss Macias?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, you're charged with 2 counts of touch or strike battery. I've increased the bond, I do find probable cause, I've increased the bond on each to $5,000. You can get out of jail at $10,000 bond. Thank you, ma'am, I wish you the best
Judge,
of everything.
would the court like to consider Ms. Macias' ties to the community before setting a bond?
Well, actually, I took into consideration the actual nature of the charges as well as the fact that these were people escorting her out from a particular facility. If I remember, it was the Broward General Hospital. So therefore, I mean, I'll be happy to listen to it, but these were people who were trying to help escort her out of the particular hospital. And she allegedly, this is of course all allegations, subsequently grabbed a hold of a victim's hair, struck a victim, another victim, and became extremely violent and belligerent. So that's the basis for my increase of the bond. But ma'am, you may tell me if you'd like the ties you have to the community.
Judge, she has been living in South Florida for 23 years. She's recently moved to a new location. She's a certified teacher in the state of Florida. She also works as a hostess in a restaurant. She's graduated Flanagan High School. She does have a place to stay, obviously, that's separate and apart from the alleged victims in this case. And she's going to be relying on her family to post her bond. In light of the fact that this is a first charge for Ms. Macias, we're asking the court to consider pretrial release for her.
She's never had an offense ever?
She had
Anywhere?
two arrests last year, one for 2 counts of battery on a victim over the age of 65, that was dropped. An arrest for misdemeanor battery last year, that was dropped 5 days ago.
Respectfully denied. $5,000 each, I believe, is appropriate under these particular facts and circumstances. Thank you so much. Good luck, ma'am. The next case is a very difficult name to pronounce.
Judge, I can help the court a little bit. This young lady requires a Thai interpreter.
Okay,
We have been in touch with the interpreter's office. They're going to contact me when they have secured it and let us know when we can go forward with this
so I'll
hearing.
put it on recall. Very good.
Indefinite recall. Yes, Judge.
Thank you. And then what I could do is if we can't do it today, we'll have to make sure they can give
We're
us.
shooting for this afternoon, Your Honor.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll just put it for the afternoon reset. In fact, why don't we tell them that so they can tell them to be here at 1:30 with Judge Gottlieb? Would that be good?
Judge, I will share that information when they call me.
Thank you. Very good. I'll put that aside, not as of right now. Okay, how about Chelsea Bain? Where's Chelsea Bain? Thank you. All right, good morning, Miss Bain.
Good morning.
Good morning. I do find probable cause for your arrest, resisting an officer with violence is a $1,000 bond. Operating a vehicle without a valid driver's license does not require a bond, and disobeying the stop sign or four-way stop sign does not require a bond. For $1,000, man, you can get out of jail. I wish you the best of everything. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Judge.
Delonia Smith,
Ms. Smith, come on up. She's approaching, Judge.
thank you. Good morning, ma'am. I do find probable cause for your arrest. You've been arrested for passing a counterfeit bank or bill, check, draft, or note. That's a $1,000 bond. And a fraudulent misrepresentation of yourself with an ID is a $1,000 bond. So for $2,000, ma'am, you can get out of jail. I wish you the best of everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next is Samantha Butler.
She's at North Broward, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Butler.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. You're charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. I'm posing a $25,000 bond. I believe that's fair under these particular facts and circumstances. I do find probable cause for your arrest, and I wish you the best of everything. Thank you. No
Your Honor, would the
contact
court like to
with the
consider Ms.
alleged
Butler's
victim.
ties to the community before setting a
Sure, I'd
bond?
be happy to consider that if you'd like me to.
Thank you, Judge. She is a lifetime resident of South Florida. She's been living at her current address for the past 8 years. She is currently unemployed and receiving SSI. She does have a place to stay that is separate and apart from the alleged victim in this case. She's hoping that her family will post the bond. She thinks they can afford to post up to $1,000. And so we'd ask the court to reconsider the bond and set it at a bond that is affordable to this young lady.
Does the state have anything to say?
Your Honor, she has no history. That being said, I don't know that the court's bond is unreasonable considering the level of violence, the strength of the evidence. And I believe the victim did have to be trauma alerted to the hospital.
Respectfully, your request is denied. I believe $25,000 bond under these facts and circumstances are appropriate. Thank you, ma'am. I wish you the best of everything. Atika Jones.
Bonded, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do I sign the bonded ones? I forgot. I can.
Courtroom.
Well, I do find probable cause for their arrest originally,
Yes, good morning.
Thank you so much. All right, next is Shanika Rawls. Ms. Rawls, where are you?
Your Honor, she bonded.
Thank you. I do find probable cause for her arrest, however, for purposes of our hearing today. Manuela Maldonado,
Ms. Maldonado, come on
Is
up.
this another state?
She's here at Main, Judge.
thank you so much. Hi, Ms. Maldonado, good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you have an out-of-state hold for a felony in Texas. I do find probable cause for your arrest, and you are held on a no-bond hold to take care of that matter. I wish you the best of everything. Thank you.
Judge, I'm just gonna be requesting a phone order.
That's fine. No problem. Granting that, Mr. Miller might give me the order, that'd be great. Jason Barrows,
Out of state.
He's approaching, Judge, here at Main.
thank you. Hi, Mr. Barrows, you have an out-of-state hold, and I do find probable cause for your arrest. There is a no-bond hold until you take care of that extradition issue, okay? Thank you, sir. Good luck. Mark Forkhand,
I believe medical.
he's also a medical
Reset.
reset. Everybody agree it's a medical reset? So I'll just put it on for tomorrow then? Yeah, I'm giving you back medical reset. I'm not gonna find probable cause till he's been seen by someone. Thank you so much. Let me know if I can help or slow down. Ellie Minash, North Broward, thank you so much.
Yes, man, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. Minash, good morning. You had a KPS out for a misdemeanor, 18-000-581-M-040A. It's a $100 bond. I do find probable cause for your arrest, and you can get out of jail on a $100 bond. Thank you, sir. I wish you the best. Harry Irvin. Mr. Irvin, where are you?
He's approaching, Judge.
In Maine? Thank you.
He's all the way in back, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Shade. I'll be right with you. Good morning, Mr. Irvin. Good morning, Mr. Irvin.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Judge,
sir.
he's a little hard of hearing.
Okay, do you have that hearing device there? No? For him? You don't have a hearing device? Okay. Sir, you had a warrant out for your arrest on a misdemeanor in case number 19001767MM20A. There's only a $50 bond. So I do find probable cause for your arrest, and if you can get out for $50, you can get out of jail. Okay, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I
Judge,
wish you
being
the,
Mr. Irvin, he wanted to try and resolve this case. We wanted to see if the state has a plea offer for him today.
No.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say he might be better for an open plea. I can tell you the offer from the assigned ASA involves significant jail time. Apparently, Mr. Irvin had 5 trespasses last year, 3 of them at this same location.
So not today. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Good luck. Ronald Weaver. Mr. Shate, when you're ready, let me know.
Mr. Weaver, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Weaver. Good morning, Mr. Weaver. You
Good morning.
apparently there's a municipal ordinance violation. They say that you were,
Again, I can't hear you.
yes, I know, I can hear this noisy back there. All right, everyone, try to be quiet so the individuals can hear me. Mr. Weaver, you're charged with a municipal ordinance violation. They say you were distracting drivers by going up to them and holding a sign and asking for money, and that you've done this at least a dozen times. So, sir, your bond is $25. I do find probable cause for your arrest. I wish you the best of everything. Good luck.
Is there any way, Your Honor, I could get time served?
Sir, I would
have no
offer
way
you, sir, the only plea I would give you today is if you accepted a conviction. Believe me, the charge isn't filed yet, so you're making a choice to plea on an unfiled case, number one. Number two, if you were to offer you anything today, it would be 5 days in jail.
I can't hear you.
All right, can somebody help me with that problem?
I can't hear what she's saying. They're talking over and I can't hear so well.
Sir?
I,
Okay, I'm gonna talk louder. I don't know what else I can do to help you. Did you understand the charge of being a municipal ordinance violation for distracting the traffic?
excuse me, I can't hear the judge, please. I can't hear what you're saying over these two.
I understand. In fact, if I could ask one of them to come up to you for a moment. Who are you talking to? Is that Romero? Ask one of them to come up to you. Ask one of them to come to you.
Excuse me.
The judge would like to see who they are.
She's not allowed to come up, she said.
Okay, and who is talking?
Her and one of the other people.
Okay, Romero, please
Yes,
be so kind as to make sure he understands what I'm saying. If, as a friend of the court, may I ask you to do that? This is
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
Weaver. All I want him to understand is I know it's a municipal ordinance violation. He'd like to take a plea to it. The problem is I want him to understand it's for the charge of the soliciting in the road. You understand?
Yes,
And
Judge.
I'm only going to offer him on the unfiled case an adjudication and 5 days in jail. So if he wants that, he can take it. But because it's an unfiled case, I don't know if he wants to take a conviction and 5 days in jail.
Okay, as a friend of the court, Judge, I will. One moment, please.
Thank you. I'm sorry, what? Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, these are the cases you're on? Oh, I think I might have done. Okay, thank you.
Judge, I explained to this gentleman what I believe was the court's plea offer as far as adjudication 5 days.
Yes?
Or he could post bond, as I believe the court said.
Yes,
He says
$25.
he has no money and he doesn't know what to do.
Well, unfortunately, I cannot give him legal advice.
But I don't understand the word adjudicated. What does that mean?
It means
And
you
I
would be
believe Mr. Shade is there,
convicted.
so he will-
You would be convicted for the charge. It would count as a conviction in the case
You would be convicted in this case.
on a trespass charge.
It would be a conviction.
And 5 days in jail because of the times he'd been warned earlier, apparently at least a dozen times.
All I was doing was sitting on the street eating.
Okay, sir,
And she said-
then
and the officer said
that's
that was
okay.
fine.
Then, sir, go ahead and try to bond out. When you get to your court, hopefully they'll be able to help
But, you know, I'll take the 5 days or
Let
whatever.
the judge know.
Sir, you have to talk to me now. Do you accept the 5 days in jail?
Yeah,
You understand the charge is not filed yet, right?
yeah.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Do you plead guilty, no contest, or not guilty to this trespass charge?
No contest.
Okay, you understand by pleading no contest, there'll be no trial in the case, no witnesses presented, no evidence presented. In fact, you're giving up the right to hire a lawyer. You're giving up your right to, in any way fight this charge. Do you understand?
I do.
And do you also understand that right now it's not even filed yet, but you want to take the offer of 5 days in jail?
I'm confused, Your Honor. I don't understand
That-
because nobody's explaining anything
Well,
to me.
sir,
I was told I'd be back out today.
No. You will not be out today unless you've served what is equivalent to 5 days in jail at the Broward County Jail. I don't know what it means to you. I'm telling you, sir, that if you're confused, I will not accept the plea. You may bond out $25, and good luck, sir. Thank you.
Well, I don't have $25 to bond out.
Well, then you'll
with.
go
I
see
mean-
the other judge on the
Well,
case.
what?
Go sit
Please
down now.
explain
Thank you.
what-
$25
I
bond.
don't understand what.
Okay, pay $25.
Yes, Mr. Shade is here.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Miller.
Ms. Royster.
Yes, you ready on
I'm ready
that?
to go forward with her when you're ready.
Okay, Mr. Shea, can I handle this one other case I put on recall
Go ahead,
first?
Judge, of course.
Okay, Joanne Royster, are you
North
in
Broward
Maine?
Judge.
Thank you.
And we have a probable cause argument.
You have a what argument?
A probable cause argument.
Oh,
She's
okay.
charged with aggravated battery
Yeah, I
causing
read
great
it.
harm, bodily
Yes.
harm, disability, domestic violence.
I read it.
Judge, according to the probable cause affidavit, the alleged victim in this case drove himself to the hospital. The officer said
He
he
drove
saw-
both of them to the hospital,
Yes, ma'am.
according to this. I'm putting accurate information on my record.
Yes, ma'am. Be that as it may, the alleged victim actually did the driving. The officer observed redness and swelling, but I don't think that rises to the level of great harm or disability.
Wait a minute, there was a lump on his head.
It's just a lump.
Let me look at
Great
it. Let me
bodily
see.
harm. Lump is just swelling, Judge.
Let me see what we have here.
Seems like Royce, my client got the worst of all of this.
Well, apparently she was allegedly walking in the back of the truck with scrap metal and was getting cut by the scrap metal in the back of the truck that she was walking through, allegedly. Let me see where else it said. Let me
Ms.
see.
Royster, I don't think you're gonna
That's a
help.
lie.
You're not gonna help, really, I promise.
Your Honor, if I may?
One second.
Sure.
I'm trying to find the other part, because I did find probable cause originally. Let me take a second look.
I think the theory, even though the data entry puts it as bodily harm, there's
For
an
the great-
allegation from the victim that she struck him with a metal pole.
Correct, a pipe.
So that would be aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Right. And it's domestic.
Well, that's not what's on the page. I'm just going with what's on the page.
I think the court can rely upon the specific allegations, Your Honor.
Which I did when I was making my findings. All right, ma'am, it's alleged that you hit Mr., his last name also was Weaver, but it's a different Weaver than the last guy we were talking to in the courtroom. Apparently, he's alleging that you grabbed a metal pipe and that you struck him on the right side of his neck and that you hit him on the right side of his head with a metal pole. And you also sustained lacerations because of being in the bed of the truck where their scrap metal was getting cut. They did say that this is all, yeah, it says
No,
I observed.
that's false
Ma'am, do you wish to interrupt me again?
No, ma'am, no,
Then
ma'am.
let me finish and I'll let you speak. I observed redness and swelling on the right side of Weaver's neck and a lump on the right side of his forehead, which I think the officer in my mind was looking for the veracity and truthfulness of what statements were being made at the time he came to the hospital. Yes, the Miss Royster did suffer some leg scratches and scrapes and swelling, and she alleges that Mr. Weaver never put hands on her that night. So with that, the police officers just made a deduction after the injuries they saw, and therefore. Now, I did find that it's an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and therefore her bond is $25,000, no contact with the alleged victim, and PC is found as to that charge.
Judge, would the court reconsider considering her ties to the community?
Yeah, I'll be happy to consider anything you'd like me to.
I think, Judge, what we're dealing with here is a Punch and Judy kind of relationship. I've seen cases where Mr. Weaver's been
I
arrested.
really don't know what that is, honest to God, I've never heard of
You've
it.
never heard of Punch and Judy?
No, sir,
It's the puppets who beat each other up.
no. Seriously, why don't you tell me, it's a puppet? Okay, so it's a puppet and they
It's a
punch each other.
class. Very well, Judge. What I'm saying is.
No, I don't mind you
these two
telling me for
people-
what it is.
These two people get into scraps and one or the other gets arrested.
no pun
and
intended,
They don't
right.
press charges and the cases get dropped. And this has apparently been happening for several years. She's a 26-year resident of South Florida, living at the same address for her entire life. She works as a mobile detailer. She does have a place to stay separate and apart from the alleged victim in this case, and she's going to be asking her family to bond her out. Where $25,000 is tantamount to no bond for this young lady. I'm asking the court to set the bond at $1,000.
Your
Let me
Honor,
ask the state? Their position and her history?
Yes,
The punching Judy issue?
I don't know about that, Your Honor. I just know, with respect to Ms. Royster, she was arrested in 2019 and 2018, each time for domestic violence battery against the same alleged victim. Each time it was dropped. Your Honor, our victim advocate spoke with Mr. Weaver this morning. He advised her he has safety concerns. It is his intention to seek a protective order. He advises that there has been previous violence and that Ms. Royster has made threats to him in the past and his family.
Respectfully, your request for a lower bond and to consider her ties at this time is denied. Ma'am, you can always ask your judge assigned to the case to reconsider. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, what? No, $25,000, no contact with the victim. NPC was found. Mr. Shate, sorry, I keep like wanting to go. Okay, now we're in the Minosh, and we have victim Williams. What's Minosh's last name? Can I do Garcia Eubanks first, because that's the first one that I have here?
Sure.
Okay, let's go to Garcia Eubanks, Ebanks.
Which page is she on?
That's actually the same page as you
Okay.
gave me, 9. Okay, main jail, thank you. Okay, let's go to main jail.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, are you Mr. Juan Garcia Ebanks?
Yeah,
Okay, sir, you've had a warrant out for your arrest for case number 19003905 MO40A. There's a $25 bond for that. A warrant for a 19003703 MM40A, a $500 bond for that. A warrant out for 19003764 MO40A. There's a $25 bond for that. A warrant out for 19003525 MM40A, $500 bond for that. A 19003347 MO40A, $50 bond for that. I do find probable cause for your arrest. Mr. Shate, are you assigned to all these cases?
Only if you appoint me, Judge.
I'll appoint you to the 1, 2, 3 city cases.
On number 1, 3, and 5? Correct.
1, 3, and 5, but I need 3 orders, right?
Judge, actually, for the city of Hollywood. if you
Oh, it's
just
a
say-
Hollywood? Yeah.
Right.
All right, sir, I do find probable cause, and sir, to get out of jail for all these cases, you need $1,100 in order to bond out, okay? Good luck,
And
sir.
Judge, it's being Mr. Garcia Ebanks, I realize he has a number of matters, but on the state offense specifically, he has asked me to ask the state if they have a plea offer or loan for the state offense.
I'm not accepting plea offers on these cases today, thank you so much. He'll have to see the judge who he failed to appear in order to
And
deal with
Judge, I
that.
just have to relay what my client said as far
Oh,
as
it's
the state
nothing
offense,
personal,
which I
Mr.
represent.
Romero,
He
don't
can't
take it
afford the
personally.
bond.
Don't take it personally.
Okay, no.
Thank
but
you.
he
It wasn't
can't
about
afford
you
it,
at
so
all.
he's asking-
I'm
he's
putting on
asking-
the record why I did
Oh.
not want to do it, because he failed to show in front of the other judge. I'd like the other judge to be able to deal with it, you know.
I understand.
That's all.
Judge, he just wanted me to tell you that he can't afford the bond that's in place, and he wants to ask for an ROR.
Just, sir, you understand why I will not do that, don't you? You failed to show the last time,
stand to
apparently.
lose-
Thank you, sir.
I
Good
stand and
luck.
lose my job, Your Honor.
Well, sir, unfortunately, I'm sorry they allege you didn't show up to court. Maybe next time you'll show up to court. Thank you very much. Oh, do look in the mirror when you consider why you're in this circumstance. Thank you very much. John Lacey?
Judge, for the city of Hollywood case, the
Yes.
count number 2, that would be a time served offer from
Is this page 10
page 10, correct?
on John Lacey?
Correct. There's
I'm not
also-
accepting that.
There's a state violation.
I'm not accepting that. I'm not
just saying
accepting
what it
any,
is.
I'm just letting you know. I need to have Mr. Lacey standing there before I can say anything.
Right there?
Good morning, Mr. Lacey. Good morning. Sir, you're here for a violation of probation warrant on case number 18043402 TC48. There's a $1,500 bond for that. And there's a misdemeanor warrant for 2000041 MO4. I can't help it if these people can't hear, because everybody in the main jail wants to have a conversation. Sir, I'm sorry. I can't help you with that today. I don't know what it is. It's unusual.
Hey,
And I'm not talking about the officer behind you. Did you hear anything I said?
I'm on disability, as I said.
Sir, unfortunately, you have a violation of your probation in a misdemeanor case 18043402 TC40A, whether you're on disability or not. It's a $1,500 bond, and you had a capias on a misdemeanor. They say you failed to show on 2000041 MO40A. There's a $25 bond for that. So for $1,525, you can get out of jail. Unfortunately, they say, sir, you failed to appear in court, and I'm sorry, for some reason, they allege you did that. All right, next I'm going to call up Jeffrey Mullins, who's on Mr. Shate's list. Mr.
You skipped over
Jeffrey Mullins, please. Where's Mr. Mullins? Is this Mr. Mullins?
What page so I can find out, Judge?
It's on page 10. Mr. Mullins on 10?
Mr. Mullins, come on up. Jeffrey Mullins. He's approaching, Judge.
Thank
There's your
you.
attorney, Mr. Shea.
Good morning, Mr. Mullins. You have a municipal ordinance, violation. Apparently that, an officer said that he saw you, using a cardboard sign to, disrupt traffic, and he saw you go up to a couple of cars, so that's a, municipal ordinance violation, a $25 bond. But also, sir, you have a warrant for a capias for a misdemeanor 2000549 MO10A. That has a $150 bond. So for $175, sir, you can get out of jail. Would you like me to appoint you an attorney to help you, sir?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Shade is here for you, and I'm appointing him to help you in your municipal ordinance violation case, okay? The one that you have the warrant,
Okay.
well, actually on both cases, but there'll be two different case numbers. Can I get,
I'll do another one, Judge.
yeah, I just don't know the case number, yeah. Okay? Good luck, sir. I'm appointing attorney to help you because I can see that you're indigent. All right? Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Judge, would you entertain the plea offer or no?
Not on the warrant one, because of the fact that he failed to appear. I mean, it may be 5 days in jail. You think he'll want it? Do you want me to consider that?
I can get him in tomorrow, Judge, and see what happens.
What?
I'll get him in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, do that. Get him in as far as you can. Fast as you can. PC is found for his arrest. Thank you so much. All right, now next is Minash. I haven't found the Minash case. I think we did that already, didn't we?
Hold on.
What? I don't have Minash on the page 9. I did it already, right? I did that already.
Oh.
I did not appoint you, though.
That's okay.
North Broward, Judge, North Broward.
Did we do Minash already? Okay. If you want me to assign you to the case, I
That's
will.
fine, Judge, no, don't worry about it. I'll get
And do you have
on-
any other cases?
I think there's one on page,
11. That's the
11.
Williams you were
David
talking
Williams.
about? Okay,
Not
yeah.
David Williams, my.
I was going to
office-
say, let me see David.
Not my office mate.
Okay, very good. David Williams, please.
Approaching, Judge.
Thank you.
Maine.
His real name is Ralph, though, right? Our
Ralph
David?
Williams, correct.
All right, good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning, how are you today?
Good, thank you. Nice to see you, sir. It looks like you had a warrant out for a misdemeanor, 19010880 MO10A. Thank you. And there's a $500 bond from that particular judge. You'll have to see that judge in order to reduce that bond. So, sir, for $500, you can get out of jail, okay?
I don't have the means for bond.
Sir, do you wish to have an attorney help you in this matter? One is here to help you if you'd like. Would you like to have an
Yes.
attorney appointed? I do appoint Mr. Stephen Shea to help you. He's in the courtroom with me now. Maybe he can help you get to court right away, okay? Thank you, sir. I wish you the best. Probable cause is found.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good luck. All right. Is that everything for you
Judge,
today?
I'm being advised by the deputy if we can call a gentleman out of turn.
Yes,
Mr. James McBride.
we'll be happy to do that. What page is he on?
He is, I
Should be,
believe,
it's a medical reset, so it should be towards the back.
I'm sorry, what?
He's a medical reset, so it should be at the way back of your.
Okay, McBride, I got it. James McBride. Hi, Mr. McBride, good morning, yes. Good morning, sir. I did find probable cause for your arrest for a robbery with a weapon. That's a $25,000 bond. And sir, you have a charge of petty theft, your third or subsequent offense of 1901460 CF10A is a $750 bond. So for $25,750, sir, you can get out of jail. I wish you the best of everything, sir. No contact with the victim.
Respectfully, and speaking of Mr. McBride, he's looking forward to having his day in court and disputing these
That's
allegations.
fantastic.
I did advise him that today is not that day, but he's 38 years old, been living here almost his entire life. He works detailing vehicles. He lives in North Lauderdale. He lives with his grandmother. She's elderly. She's on a fixed income, gets Social Security. That's the only person that's going to help post the monetary bond. There's no way she's going to afford $25,000. Respectfully, Judge, I'm going to be asking the court to consider a $3,500 bond on Mr. McBride's behalf.
State?
Well, first, it's a first-degree felony, as the court's aware. His history, 2017, 2 counts of grand theft, a year and a day state prison. 2016, 2 separate grand thefts, 30-month state prison, 09 trafficking in oxycodone, 4-year state prison.
Respectfully, you don't have to continue. Respectfully, Mr. Romero, your request is denied. However, he can go before the judge he's assigned and make that request. Thank you, sir. I wish you the best of everything. Is there any other case anyone would like me to call out of turn? If not,
Actually, Your Honor, well, if I could just speak with,
sure, you may. May I continue the docket then? Thank you so much. Jonathan Curry? Jonathan Curry?
Mr. Curry, come on up, please.
Good morning, Mr. Curry. Looks like they have a traffic case out of you, a traffic criminal case. They say you had failed to a show. It's 19022288 TC10A. There's a $500 bond on that, sir. Probable cause is found for your arrest, and I wish you the best of everything. You can get out of jail for $500. Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Miguel Delgado Maldonado.
Mr. Delgado, come on
Bond.
up, please. He's approaching, Judge.
I was just told his bond is posted.
Oh, then, sir, don't worry, your bond's posted.
Okay, I do find probable cause for his arrest as a matter of cause, being in court today. Kamari Phillips, please.
Approaching Judge here at Maine.
Bonded for Phillips as well. I do find probable cause for the arrest, however.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Daniel Martinez.
Mr. Martinez has refused to come to court this morning.
Okay, a probable cause is found for his arrest. It's only a $25 bond. Thank you so much. It's a trespass charge. Thank you so much. Nelson Clevis.
Maine.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Approaching Judge Maine.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Clevis. You're here for the warrant that was served on you regarding a misdemeanor case 19009460 MM10A. It's $250 bond for that. Probable cause is found, sir. I wish you the best of everything. Thank you, sir.
Judge, Mr. Clevis wanted to see if the state had a plea offer for him today.
I will not be, respectfully, I will not be accepting a plea today. He'll be going to court tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Judge, if the state has a time served offer, that's why he just wanted to find out. It would save him a night.
They'd like to know if you have a time served offer. That's not what they asked me, but yes, I'll ask you if you have a time served offer.
Your Honor, it looks, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's adjudication time served, but the assigned prosecutor will be in division tomorrow, to make the offer.
Okay, thank you so much. Richard Polite.
Judge, Mr. Polite has declined the court's invitation this morning.
Okay, and I do find probable cause for his arrest, and I've increased his bond to $5,000 because of the nature of the charges, and therefore, $5,000 bond, no contact with the victim in the case of Mr. Polite. Thank you so much. Denzel Glasgow, please.
He is in court this morning, Your Honor.
Your Honor, and I don't know if Mr. Miller would.
Where's Mr. Glasgow?
He's
Oh, he's in
front of Judge
another
Culver
courtroom.
this morning, Judge.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Well, if Mr. Miller doesn't have an objection, Mr. Glasgow has no bond holds, numerous bonds out of county. He has other burglary conveyance
I
charges.
know
at
this is
Broward.
just charge 48,
Yeah.
and I was gonna,
The other bonds have been set at 1,000, so with,
I was making a
uniformity-
$1,000 bond. It was if Mr. Miller would allow me to do so, I'll find probable cause, make a $1,000 bond on this 48 charge. in which
objection,
case
Your
to-
Honor.
You object? That's fine.
No objection.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Your Honor.
didn't hear the no. All right, probable cause is found, and with no objection from the public defender's office, I do find probable cause, and $1,000 bond is stated on the 48th count of 20001166 CF10A. I think it's a 6.6, it might be a 6.5. Thank you very much. Now, let me look at the PC I was given on the case of Guadagno.
Judge, he's at Conti.
Conti, thank you so much. This is charge number 2, that they're saying that's a burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. I do find probable cause, and bond is $1,000.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna say no contact with the victim, but there was nobody in there, just for the sake of it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the probable cause affidavit to, oh,
So, hold on. Your Honor, just like, I pulled, is it not on Odyssey?
What are we talking about?
I pulled the original PC affidavit,
oh, okay,
so it should
yes.
be on Odyssey.
Well, okay, that's good. I actually have, I'm gonna give it to the clerk,
Oh,
okay?
oh, I thought you were speaking to Mr. Miller, I apologize.
No, not at all. I was already, thank you. No, the beautiful young lady there gave it to me. Okay. So now, next is Bryant.
Judge, I'm told that Dontavius Bryant is in court this morning in front of Judge Merrigan.
Okay, so what would everyone like me to do?
Take no action. Is this Mr. Bryant?
Hi, are you Mr. Dontavis Bryant? I was gonna say, I need to look at a booking
No, this
photo.
is,
Handle.
yes.
No, this is not Mr. Bryant, it's nothing like it. And this is, okay, that's right, I'm gonna put reset. Reset, and then I'm gonna to February 14th.
Likely
Fine.
Judge Merrigan will have handled it tomorrow.
I'm actually gonna keep the PC with this because of your kindness of giving it to me. So here's that. And then, Jonah Handel. Good morning.
Jonathan Handel.
Jonathan Handel, thank you so much, sir. I do find probable cause for your arrest for the petty theft or third or subsequent event. It's a $750 bond, sir, and I wish you the best of everything. Thank you, sir.
Thank,
Aziz Gurbanov.
He's in Maine jail, Your Honor.
Sir, you have an immigration hold with a no bond hold. I do find probable cause for your arrest. And therefore, sir, I do find probable cause. I wish you the best of everything and certainly take care of yourself. Thank you. Michael West.
Mr. West, come on up, please.
Okay. Oh, yes, I'll find that.
Courtroom.
I will. Michael West, good morning. I do find probable cause for your arrest on the capias for a felony case 180015 or 1620 CF10A. There's a no bond hold on that. You also have a capias for a traffic matter of 033271 TC40A. That's a $100 bond. And the capias for that traffic offense of 1903371 TC40A has an ROR on that third count. Sir, so unfortunately with the no bond hold, you'll have to go to that particular judge to get out of jail, but I do find probable cause for your arrest, okay? Good luck, sir. Michael Thomas? Mr. Thomas?
Mr. Thomas, Michael Thomas. Come on up, sir. He's approaching, Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. You have count one as a possession of MDMA, ecstasy charge, a $1,000 bond. I do find probable cause for that. You do have counts 2 and 3 are out-of-county holds for felonies. On the count 2, it's 2000079 CF8XX, no bond hold. And the out-of-county hold for count 3 is 190064444 MMAXX, no bond hold. I do wish you the best of everything, sir. Good luck. Thank you. Sheldon Gray.
Mr. Gray, come on up, please. He's here, present.
Good morning, Mr. Gray.
good morning.
I do find probable cause for the arrest of solicitation and another for prostitution, your third or subsequent event. What?
Your Honor, if I may,
You may.
it's, reading the report, I don't think the officer's intention was for solicitation of prostitution. It was committing an act of prostitution, third or subsequent.
Committing.
Yes, my understanding is the standard bond for that is $1,000.
Well, sir, the prosecutor just helped you because they say the charge should be, and I will allow it to be, committing an act of prostitution with a $1,000 bond rather than $3,500, okay? As well as possession of MDMA, which is $1,000. So for $2,000, sir, you can get out of jail. I did find probable cause for both. Thank you, sir. Good luck, and thank you, Mr. Linder.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
Regarding Ms. Wong Craysorn on page 2 of the court's docket, I spoke with the court interpreter's office. They're going to have someone that speaks Thai here by 10:30 this morning.
Perfect.
Thank you,
I'll
Judge.
go do my docket and come back.
And I will call the facility to make sure she's available.
That'd be great, because I'm coming back for her, because I'm gonna do my docket first, and then come back to take care of the Thai person. Peter Dolgan,
He's approaching, Judge. He's here at Maine. Come on up, sir. This one. And Judge, we're going to be waiving formal reading of the charges.
That's a good idea. Good morning, Mr. Dolgan. They've waived formal reading of the charges, which means they're going to tell you of the 12 charges that you have. Each charge, I do find probable cause for $25,000 bond on each charge. So, sir, you can get out of jail for $300,000. I wish you the best of everything. Thank you,
Judge,
sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What was the bond on each count?
$25,000, and it's $300,000 total, no contact with any of the victims.
Your Honor, I was gonna make a
Excuse me, the state is talking as well. So let me talk to Mr. Romero first, because he asked me first, and then I'll go with you.
Judge, we don't, we're in agreement with the special condition as far as, of release of Mr. Dolgen, but the monetary bond is something simply does not have. I understand the serious allegations, of the allegations, but that's what they are allegations. Having said that, he's 62 years old. He's been residing in the community for 14 years. He works, as a bartender at the Coral Ridge Country Club. He's been there for about 12 years, part-time, makes about $250 a week. He's been living at the same location now for 11 years in Oakland Park. He's a registered voter here in Broward County. My understanding, he has nothing in his past similar to this. I believe the only contact was about maybe a trespass, maybe about like a couple of years ago, that may have been dropped. So therefore, just considering his strong ties to community, his lack of any prior criminal history, respectfully, I'm going to be asking for $5,000 on his behalf, Judge.
Is that each count?
Each count, which would be $60,000 if my math is correct.
Let me talk to the state. How are you feeling about that?
What was the specific?
They're asking for $5,000 each count. I had originally thought $25,000 each count due to the nature and the, what's in the alleged videos.
And Your Honor, frankly, normally what I would be requesting in this situation is 10,000 per count. I think that's reasonable, considering the strength of the evidence, the potential consequences Mr. Dolgen faces if convicted, and as the court noted, what is specifically alleged in the videos, I think, is aggravating. Your Honor, I would also be asking, in addition to any bond the court deems appropriate, that there be additional release conditions that Mr. Dolgen not be in possession of any devices with internet access and not have any contact with minors.
No objection to those special conditions, Judge.
All right, I believe these are serious allegations, and therefore I'll allow $10,000 bond on each. So it'll be $120,000 bond to get out, sir, but with the conditions of no contact with any minors, as well as no, I don't know how you do this. How do you do that, Mr. Linder? How do you say to a man you have no internet access?
Your Honor,
Yeah,
it is a common order in these type of cases.
And is it because it's pretrial that's monitoring? Do I put him on pretrial?
Well, it's, Your
Who
Honor,
monitors it? I mean, is this realistic?
Your Honor, it's,
Would
If
pretrial take that
certain
on?
allegations come to light in the future, obviously that would be a violation of his bond conditions.
Yeah, but we want to be able to monitor. I'm looking at the realism. You know, look, I can say to the guy, no internet access, but everywhere you go, you go to a Starbucks and you can connect to somebody else's internet. You know, you can steal their internet stuff because you're so close through the, you know what I'm saying?
and Your Honor, what I'm saying
Under
is,
somebody else's ID.
I guess what I'm saying is someone could always potentially violate any kind of release condition. They also run the risk. We've had plenty of situations where someone happened to encounter a law enforcement officer
And I'm going to impose it. That's not the point.
It
The
just-
point is, how do we actually monitor it? Does pretrial want that?
I don't know that, see, the thing is, I don't know that, for instance, pretrial would be able to go into his home randomly to see if he's using internet. If the court orders it, obviously like any other condition, if Mr. Dolgen chooses to violate it, he does so at his own risk and runs the potential of being held no bond.
All right, so Mr. Dolgen, I'm going to place that, of course, $10,000 bond for each count of 12 counts. It's a $120,000 bond, as well as no contact with any of the alleged victims in any of the videos, as well as no internet access, and that means at all, even through someone else's computer or someone, you know what I'm saying? You cannot use any internet access of anyone, anywhere in the world. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, that's my condition. How we deal with it, I hope we can figure that out. But thank you so much. Good luck. Next would be Christopher Strong. I did find probable cause for that last arrest. Of 12 counts. Christopher Strong?
Mr. Strong is here present. Judge Maine, come on up, Mr. Strong.
Good morning, Mr. Strong. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. I do find probable cause for your arrest, and it's a $15,000 bond. Resisting an officer without violence does not have a bond, and disorderly conduct, breach of peace, I did not put a bond because of the nature and bond of the first count. I do find probable cause for your arrest, sir, and good luck.
And Judge,
Nope.
Mr. Strong unfortunately is financially indigent. He's
May I
homeless.
also say no contact with the victim? And yes, sir, what were you saying?
He's financially indigent, homeless. He relocated recently from New York. He has no place to stay. He owns no property, no money in the bank. There's no way he's going to afford the bond which is currently set. I'm asking you to take that into consideration, determining reasonable release conditions for Mr. Strong.
And does Mr. Linder have anything to say about that? Or anyone from the state?
I apologize, Your Honor, I'm trying to.
Mr. Strong, I know, it's okay.
What was,
Mr. Strong, I have $15,000 bond for the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill. He's
If I-
asking for a lower bond.
if I could just have a moment to pull his history,
Sure.
Judge. Your Honor, Mr. Strong's history includes mostly low-level misdemeanors, trespass, fairly property, disorderly conduct. He did have an assault on a law enforcement officer, that's dated in '06. He has been through mental health court. Your Honor, considering the nature of the weapon and, but the threats he made and the strength of the evidence that law enforcement witnesses, I wouldn't have an objection to a $10,000 bond.
Give me the paperwork. I'll go to 10,000. I just feel he's a danger though, but I'll go ahead and go down to 10,000 based on his financial circumstances. Sir, no contact with the victim, okay? Thank you so much. I do find probable cause for your arrest. Rogelio Herrera. Where's Mr. Herrera?
I'm sorry, Judge, who did you call?
Herrera?
So,
Herrera?
come on up, Mr. Herrera.
Good morning, Mr. Herrera. You are charged with grand theft, and I do find probable cause for your arrest. It's a $1,000 bond, sir. Good luck.
Judge, and Mr. Herrera respectfully asked me to request pretrial release.
Your Honor, I'm
He's,
showing you this.
not employed.
Go ahead, Romero.
sorry.
Finish first.
He's unemployed right now. He lives locally, so he has an address in Miami. But from what he advised me, nobody can help post his monetary bond. So on this non-violent offense, he's asking to be released under supervision.
Mr. Linder.
I guess my curiosity would be, how long has he been living in Miami? Because the booking sheet and PC both show a Lansing, Michigan address.
Okay, well, that's a concern. Sir,
Judge, he's been here 5 months. He's from Michigan.
okay, respectfully, I think $1,000 bond is fair under these circumstances. Thank you, sir. Good luck. Ernest Rogers.
He's approaching, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Rogers. You're being charged with petty theft, second degree, a first offense. It's a $100 bond. And on count 2, driver license suspended as a habitual offender, it's a $750 bond. So for $850, sir, you can get out of jail. I do find probable cause for your arrest, and I wish you the best of everything. Thank you.
Judge, Mr. Rogers is requesting pretrial right now. He's been here his whole entire life. He's 57 years old. Right now, he's unemployed. He lives with his parents. His parents get Social Security. Living here locally in Palmetto Beach, they can't afford to post his bond. So once again, on this nonviolent offense, he's asking to be released under supervision.
What is the state's position?
Based on the nature of the offenses, I do not have an objection to that.
You do not have any objection to pretrial?
No.
Okay, pretrial. All right, sir, they're agreeing that you be released, I guess, ROR on both counts with pretrial?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so, all right, Mr. Rogers, because the state and the defense agree, I'll consider and do agree to allow you to be on the pretrial release. However, sir, you're going to have to call in twice a week, and you're going to have to make sure you show up to all the court hearings, because if you don't go, a warrant will be issued and you'll be stuck in jail again, and I know that's not what you want, okay?
Yes.
Good luck, sir. So ROR on pretrial. Is that okay with everyone? Verifying his information, okay, Mr. Romero? Mr. Romero,
Judge.
verifying information. What?
Nothing on this case, Your Honor.
Okay, yes.
If we could call a case at a term, please,
Sure.
private counsel.
Well, pending verification of the information they just gave me. No,
Once they confirm his
Yes.
address, he'll be ROR.
that's fine. That's what I want. I just want to make sure what they're telling the attorney, who's then said in an open court that I'm considering it's valid.
Understood.
There you go. Yes, which case?
Giovanni Radlin, Your Honor.
I have, that was actually gonna be the next case,
Oh,
the second to
there's
the.
work out.
Hi,
private
Giovanni
attorney still
Radlin.
present.
Wow, yes, this case.
Morning, Your
Hi,
Honor.
Mr. Bernstein, good morning.
How are you? I have Mr. Giovanni's mother here today, also sitting behind me, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for being here. I did have find probable cause for the arrest, and I had, after looking at the consideration of the allegations in the case, each count was gonna be $25,000 bond.
Well, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Bernstein and I actually have an agreement. It's a much higher because it's not just the
Much
facts
higher?
of the case. I direct the court's attention to the short arrest information form.
Okay, the warrant to arrest?
No, you should have a page right in front after the booking sheet. It says short arrest.
Let me see.
Information form.
Let me see. Yes, I have that.
Yes, Mr. Radlin was arrested at the airport attempting to board a flight to Haiti.
Okay.
The state, and I just.
So you're concerned that he's gonna flee?
He's a flight risk, Your Honor.
Judge, and I understood that. In fact, that's why I brought the mother here to show them that what happened was they hired me 2 nights ago.
Right.
DNA was taken at that point.
Yeah.
I informed them that it takes 3 to 4 weeks at least to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was planning on going on vacation, but he stressed out what happened here. I said, where are you gonna go? Because Haiti was one of the places they go, but it's not, it's easy to extradite. I said, if I call you, you have to come back within 24 hours to come back here. He was on his way there. They called his name, he answered, he responded. I attempted to call him, the detective called me, I think at 2:16 PM yesterday. I was in Hendry County at a violation of probation I had to go to. I called him at 2:38, the machine picked up, he had his phone at home. He wasn't there, mom was there. All I could tell you is I know it looks like he's running and not coming back, but he was in a non-extradition state where his family is. He's lived here 18 years with his family, works, has a job, and has been here the entire time. The state wants $150,000. I had said to them.
Each or 75,
total,
75?
75, 75.
Total.
However you want to break down.
Okay.
And I had asked them if they could come up less, because the family doesn't have the finance. I could be effectively put him there for a longer time with a bracelet and pre-trial. Effectively, we could get a charger, because I feel terrible, because I'm the one that said it's not a good idea to go on vacation, but I know with DNA, I didn't know if there was any chance there's going to be an arrest right away, 3 to 4 weeks at minimum before it comes back.
Your Honor, if I could proffer.
I actually did read that he went to the airport, but I didn't realize, I thought that they had just had a warrant, they were picking him up.
And I have no reason to doubt.
No.
any of
And the truth
counsel's
is that-
representations.
So yes, so what I can do, what's his history?
There's no history, Your Honor, but if I can
There's no
advise
history.
you of the timeline. Detective O'Shields, who's present, authored the arrest warrant affidavit.
Yes.
Met with Mr. Radlin. His mother was also present.
Okay, so he actually already knew they were investigating all this stuff. Okay.
He didn't buy the plane ticket. Was it?
Next morning at 11:16, he
Well, I
bought
thought
it
it
after
was-
they met with me, Judge.
I thought it was the 12th.
After he had met with the detective.
And I thought that was the 12th, actually, when she bought it. 2 days after. It doesn't sound like it was a planned vacation.
No, you're
Your
right.
Honor.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It doesn't sound like they spotted it 3 weeks before because they were planning a trip to Haiti. I understand.
And when
Absolutely,
I spoke
Judge.
to counsel, because my impression was, because he said the mother was going to come in with proof of when the ticket was bought, it might have been a miscommunication minor. I was under the impression that the ticket was bought.
But
before.
everyone's agreeing it was bought after they talked to the detective.
Absolutely, Judge.
Yeah.
It was bought there, but it was bought before we knew that there was a warrant out.
Listen, all I know is this all makes very good sense to me, and respectfully, I do find probable cause, and I'm gonna make the bond on each count $50,000. They're not getting 150, but it's 100,000 total. So hopefully the family has some sort of asset they can put against some bond. But at the same time, I do believe that's fair under the circumstances. No contact with the victim on pretrial with a GPS.
Judge, with regard to his passport, we're willing to turn in if they don't have it already. I don't know that yet.
Well, we definitely want his
Well,
passport.
what I was going to be requesting is a passport surrender to the clerk of the courts prior to his release.
Does his mom have his passport?
Do you know where his passport is? It was
And-
with him.
So it's in
The
his
state has
property?
it. The state
And
was
that-
it.
And that's why, and I spoke with counsel also, I don't know if it's in his property or if law enforcement confiscated it. Obviously, if they did, then we'll prepare an amended warrant. The detective has reached out to find that information out. As soon as we get that information, I'll prepare an amended warrant that he wouldn't have to surrender it, but just that he's not permitted to reapply or possess a passport.
Well, if the passport is in the possession of the law enforcement, then I consider that surrendered.
Exactly, that's
So
why.
I'm keeping the order, passport surrendered. Okay,
And if
no
I get-
contact with the
yeah.
victim, pretrial,
Okay.
release with GPS, and no travel.
The problem.
That's fine, Your Honor.
No travel outside, where, Broward County, Tri-County?
Tri-County area,
Tri-County?
It's fine, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may, the
Yeah.
reason I'll have to prepare an amended warrant is, if we're doing the passport surrender at this moment, the only way he'll be released is with a receipt from the clerk, and the clerk actually has to get the passport.
Okay.
But if I find out that it is impossible to surrender, I'll prepare an amended warrant, have whoever the judge is in first appearance sign, and I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Exactly.
Judge.
No problem.
One
That's
thing,
it.
can I tell my client one thing about
You may.
remaining si- Giovanni, do not talk to anybody at all about this matter, even cellmates or anyone else, and do not talk about it on the phone. I will see you soon.
You understood?
Just answer yes, and you understand? No talk to anyone. I've already instructed. No cellmates, no nothing, anybody.
Not even a friend.
Not even a friend. You
Okay.
understand? Thank you, sir. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, good
Thank
luck.
you, Your Honor.
Ma'am, good luck, thank you for being here. Frandy Delises? Delises?
Hey,
He's approaching, Judge.
Good morning, sir. Are you helping him with this, Mr. Romero?
Yes, I apologize, what, 19?
It's Delises? Sir,
Oh,
you?
yes, Judge, we're gonna be waiving formal reading of the charges.
Thank you, I was waiting for that. All right, sir, I do find probable cause for your arrest on counts 1, 2, and 3, and I have $25,000 bond on each, so for $75,000 bond, sir, you can get out of jail. Does the state have anything to say in addition to that?
Just no victim contact, Your Honor?
No victim contact? Anything the defense wishes to say?
Yes, Judge, he's not gonna be able to afford what this, court has, imposed at this point. My understanding, Judge, I believe the date of incidents, quite dated, I believe.
That's
I
correct.
do understand the serious allegations, but right now, Mr. DeLisis financially can't afford that bond. He's working, he's a cook at Benihana, he lives in Fort Lauderdale, he shares that place with both his mother and his aunt. They're all three trying to go ahead and pay the bills and trying to support themselves. They don't have the financial resources to post bond that high. Judge, respectfully, his aunt is probably the main financial provider of the household. She's a nurse. At most, we're gonna be requesting a $10,000 on each count, Judge.
That's respectfully denied based on the allegations and the serious nature of the charges. Respectfully, is there anything in his past that I need to know about that I need to increase it
Your Honor, nothing, he has priors, but nothing connected to
of
this.
this nature?
I-
Okay, so I won't increase it. $25,000 bond is fair under these particular circumstances. Thank you so much. Good luck, sir. No contact with the victim. Next is Raymar Frazier.
Judge, he's here present, approaching. Come on up, Mr. Frazier.
Good morning, sir. I do.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I do find probable cause for your arrest for driving while license was suspended, the third subsequent event. Your bond is $750, and also, sir, they gave you a ticket for failing to, a second-degree misdemeanor for failing to register a motor vehicle. There's no bond required for that, so for $750, sir, you can get out of jail. And good luck, sir.
We're just requesting a phone order.
That's granted. Mr. Miller, you know, that's the second phone order they've asked me for. I didn't know if you know. Yes, Romero, would you tell Mr. Miller about the first one? Because I haven't gotten the order yet to sign. He didn't hear on the first phone order?
Okay, I will.
Okay, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
gotta look through my notes and I'll
Yeah,
call.
that's no problem. Garin Prophet?
PC
Mr. Professor, come
argument.
on up, please.
As to count 3, Your Honor.
Yes?
So I've read the probable cause affidavit,
Yes.
and although the detectives advised Mr. Prophet that he was, that they were law enforcement officers, it appears that they failed to actually identify themselves as such. And had they done so, we probably wouldn't be here today, but, so the corruption by threat is not to a public servant because these people didn't identify themselves fully as public servants. So I'd argue there's no probable cause for count 3.
Well, I disagree. It looks like it says here, I was wearing a black tactical uniform with the word police prominently displayed across my chest, back in short sleeves.
Which anybody can buy online, Judge.
Which, you know what? I think that he might have been given an indication that it was a police officer, so therefore your request is respectfully denied. As to, sir, Mr. Prophet, I do find probable cause for counts 1, resisting an officer without violence, of $100 bond. Count 2, trespass on a property, armed, $1,000 bond. And corruption by threat of a public servant and or his family, a probable cause is found, a $5,000 bond. The fact that he was wearing a police uniform might have given you some hint that he was a police officer. I wish you the best of luck, sir. If you pay $6,100, you will have I want no contact on that for the officers and his family. No contact.
Judge, if I may. and
Yes,
speaking
thank
as-
you.
okay, He certainly has a different view as far as what the officers indicated in the
Right. God bless you.
PCF, and he's looking to be vindicated at court. Having said that, Judge, he's not working right now. He's homeless. He's financially indigent. There's no way he can afford $6,100. Judge, he's respectfully asking the court to take that in consideration, determining reasonable release conditions on the charges that are here before you today.
State?
Yes, I'm sorry, Judge. This is on Mr. Prophet.
Yes.
I'm showing. I'm showing no history. Had Your Honor set a bond already?
Yes, I did. $5,000 bond for count 3, $1,000 bond for count 2, $100 for count 1, and no contact with the alleged victim that he threatened to kill the officer.
I don't. Even with no priors, based on the nature of these threats, I don't think that is inappropriate.
Respectfully, I'll continue the bond as stated. I will believe he can go before the other court that he'll be appearing in front of and ask them to reduce it. If they feel it is unreasonable, they will reduce it. Thank you very much. I wish you the best of luck, sir. No contact with any of the officer on the scene. Noah Vincent?
He's approaching, Judge. Judge, it was Miss Maldonado, the other phone.
Okay,
phone
Mr.
order.
Miller, thank you. All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Vincent, good morning. Sir, you're charged with grand theft auto. I do find probable cause for that. That's a $1,000 bond. Sir, there's also a fleeing and eluding at a high rate of speed. That's a $5,000 bond for that. Resisting an officer without violence is a $100 bond, and driving in the wrong lane or wrong side, there's no need for a bond. So for $6,100, sir, you can get out of jail, and I wish you the best of everything. I do find probable cause for all counts. Thank you, sir.
And Judge, I'm going to be asking for a bond
I'm
reduction
sorry?
on count 2.
5,000? I'm sorry?
He has a clean record, a clean adult record. He's 18 years old, Judge. He's a registered voter. He goes to school. He goes to J.P. Taravella. He's a senior in high school, has a 2.7 GPA, and hopefully he's going to be walking the stage this June. Now, he lives in Coral Springs with his mother. His family does know he's here. His mother is going to be posting a bond. My understanding, she works at a local office like an office worker. She's not going to, from what he believes, he doesn't think she'd quite make that $5,000. We're asking for a $1,000 bond on count 2.
State?
Your Honor, I
Mr.
see-
Vincent, they're
I
asking
see-
for a $1,000
yes.
bond, fleeing and eluding.
Your Honor, I think, I wouldn't have a problem somewhere in the middle, considering it's a stolen vehicle. He jumped out of the vehicle while it was still in drive, Your Honor.
It was very
This
reckless, alleged.
middle of the afternoon. It could have possibly put other people in harm's way.
That's my point of the high bond I had originally decided because of the nature of the danger he's alleged to have put other people in, besides himself. So respectfully, since the state's agreed, I'll make it a $2,500 bond for that, but I do believe he endangered himself and others, and although he's young, and some people believe that youth is wasted on the young, I believe it still was a very poor decision on his part. And okay, so for $3,600, he can get out of jail. A probable cause is found, sir, please stay out of trouble. Thank you, sir. Good luck. James McMillan.
Who's approaching, Judge?
Hi, Mr. McMillan. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I do find probable cause for count 1, which is a grand theft of over $5,000, but less than $10,000. It was over $8,000, they allege in the probable cause affidavit. That's a $1,000 bond. But, sir, you have 2 capiases out for 18007915CF10A, each having a no bond hold. Therefore, you'll have to see that judge to change that. I wish you the best of everything, sir. Good luck. Joseph Chin Lee.
He's approaching, Judge.
Yes.
On count 5, the 94806 violation of probation is a felony
Yes.
out of Palm Beach County. If
Yes.
we can just attach that to the paperwork sheet.
Sure.
Like this a felony.
It's still a no bond hold.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. I'll attach that. Good morning. Is this Mr. Chin Lee?
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, sir. I do find probable cause for your arrest on count 1 for grand theft of a firearm, and it's a $1,000 bond. Dealing in stolen property is a $3,500 bond. Possession of a weapon or ammo by convicted felon is a $5,000 bond. Possession of cannabis is a $100 bond, and the probation violation or community control case you have is actually for a felony out of Palm Beach on 17-06-703, a no bond hold for Palm Beach, sir. I wish you the best of everything, sir. Thank you. Oh, count three is $5,000. Thank you so much. And Mr. Miller, I have signed these phone orders for you whenever you'd like to pick them up from the clerk. Michael Angel or Angel,
Bonded, Judge?
Anthony Puentes.
He's approaching. Come on up,
They
sir.
said he bonded, Romero.
Oh,
Bond
Mr.
is
Fuentes bonds?
posted. Yes, his bond
What's your
posted.
bond? Thank you.
Mr. Anthony Puentes is bonded. How about, or Mr. Orias, Emilius?
Conti, Judge.
Auntie, I believe.
I do find probable cause for those last two cases that bonded. Thank you so much. Milius? Orias, yes, sir. Good morning. I do find probable cause for your arrest, sir. You have counts 10 through 19 here with me. They are add charges, sir. Count 1 is a burglary of an unoccupied, unarmed, is a $1,000 bond. Count 11 is petty theft, under $750, that's a $100 bond. Criminal mischief, under $1,000 is a $100 bond. Count 13 is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill, is a $15,000 bond. Burglary of an unoccupied structure or unarmed is a $1,000 bond. Count 15 is a grand theft, under $5,000 but over $750, that's a $1,000 bond. Count 16 is a criminal mischief, under $200,000 in damage, a $100 bond. Count 17 is a burglary, unoccupied structure, unarmed, is a $1,000 bond. Grand theft, under $5,000 bond, under $5,000 amount is a $1,000 bond. Criminal mischief, under a $1,000 amount is $100 bond. So those are the new bonds. I do find probable cause for your arrest and these counts. They are added then, sir, to the other 9 prior to this. Do you understand?
Yes, but I'm already in a virtual area.
Well, not on these counts 10 through 19, you're not. So, with the new charges they're adding, it's, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 19,000, 1, 2, 3, approximately $19,400, sir, are now added to your bond amounts. I do find probable cause. Good luck. Thank you, sir. Wish you the best. All right, as to Mr. Donald Cooper. Okay,
Who's that?
reset PM.
Your Honor, I would just ask if you haven't already, if you could attach the PC that was provided.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was doing. I got the clips up here. Next is Steve Wright.
Main jail.
Which one? For the PM? Okay. You know, they made the tie one at 10:30, which means I'm gonna come back.
It's just an update on that. I got a call from
Yeah?
interpreter. She's gonna be here 10 now.
Okay, well, if I'm here, I'll take care of it. Steve Wright?
This is the last case.
Immigration already picked him up, Judge.
That's correct. Okay, he's Maine. Hi, is Mr. Wright there, or did immigration pick him up?
Immigration picked him up. I believe he's at the processing desk right now.
Okay, can I get him to tell him it's a no bond hold? Or no? PC has found it's a no bond hold, so, okay, I guess he knows already. Derek Trannon?
He bonded, Your Honor.
Okay, and then we're done with me. I'm gonna go to my, I do find probable cause for his arrest on the bonded one. The only thing I have left is, interpreter, and I'm gonna go do my division and come back, okay?
Yeah, okay, and I'll have that order done on the Radlin case when you get back, Judge.
Very good. This is reset to 2:14. Do you want that back as well for tomorrow? Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, thank you so much, everyone. We'll go off the system. Thank you. And I'll be back, as they like to say. Good luck. No, I'm gonna finish my document and come back, so I don't have to.
Damn it. I may, I don't know. Yeah, I. What is? Wait, hold on. You don't see the button that says system off or system on, system off? It should say system on right now. Hit that.
I exit, but it's still not blinking. Power down the system and exit,
Shoot.
but it's not blinking.
No, I'm good. Thanks, man.
Your Honor, the Thai interpreter is not yet here. The court interpreter's office, a representative was here looking for her. I think she's in the building. She's just lost.
Okay, very good. Hopefully they'll be finding her soon.
So should I bring her up now? This is Orion. Should I bring the email?
Well, unfortunately, how come, okay, hi. Unfortunately, the interpreter's not present, so I feel uncomfortable bringing her up right now. I mean, bringing her up in the sense of having her sit there is fine, but not up
Okay,
to
no
the,
problem.
not to the lectern yet, okay?
Okay,
Thank you so
no problem.
much. We appreciate your help, though.
Okay.
Yes, I've got it right here. They're super efficient. Okay, here, oh, okay. Hi, Miss Hans. Good morning. You put your glasses on, you see who it is. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pass this, do I give it to the clerk? Okay. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna hand these back to you, because I didn't actually need them. Thank you so much.
While we have a lull, if I may.
Yes.
I've been asked by my office to obtain a photo order for a client who
Granted.
came through bond court.
Anything, any photo orders are welcome.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just hang tight, I'll give it right to you. We'll give it to the clerk, and I'll give it to you here. That's fine, thank you. Anytime you need that, it's fine.
Nancy,
Sure.
Nancy.
Yes. She's an immigration? Okay. Okay. That's fine. And when do we do that? Right now? Okay. Because she actually could bond out on this if she has acquaintances. Right. I just want to make sure, you know, because I'm still keeping it $100. It's only a penny. I don't want her to do anything different. Okay. Good morning. Welcome. Now I'd like to call up the case of Miss Wang Kra Scorn.
Hi.
Hi, and may I ask the interpreter to please raise her right hand? Do you solemnly swear you'll interpret from English to, what is it, Thai?
Thai.
And Thai to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Your name for the record, and please spell your last name.
Smaller, M-A-H-L-E-R.
Thank you. And good morning. We're here with Ms. Wang Kra Sorn, who is charged with a petty theft over $100 but less than $750, if you could explain that to her.
เข้ามาวันนี้เพื่อที่น้องมาขึ้นคอร์ดเรื่องขโมยเงิน700 กว่า100
We can't hear.
Can you make it loud? Can you speak louder, Ms. Mahler?
เข้ามาวันนี้นะคะเพราะว่าน้องโดนข้อหาเกี่ยวกับขโมยเงิน100 เหรียญ
Ma'am, do you understand the charge is petty theft?
น้องเข้าใจเกี่ยวกับการที่เขาข้อหาขโมยเงินใช่ไหมคะ
The value is over $100 but less than $750 in the allegation.
ราคาวัน100 เหรียญแต่น้อยกว่า750 เหรียญ
อ๋อหมายความว่าไม่ใช่ค่ะเขาอาจจะลดให้เหลือ100 เหรียญค่ะขโมยของนะคะ
they're going to discount me to $100.
Ma'am, all I'm telling you now is how you are charged.
เขาบอกว่านี่คือข้อหาที่น้องโดนชาร์จค่ะ
ค่ะค่ะ
Yes ma'am
I do find probable cause for your arrest.
เขาคิดว่าน้องควรจะเสีย
And your bond is $100.
แล้วน้องจะต้องทำบอนด์เนี่ยประมาณ100 เหรียญ
You can get out of jail if you pay $100.
น้องจะออกจากคุกถ้าน้องจ่ายเงินค่าบอนด์อันนี้100 เหรียญ
ค่ะเพื่อนไปจ่ายแล้วตอนนี้
Yes ma'am I have my friend went to pay already
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Again, I wish you the best of everything. Bye-bye. Take care.
No.
Yes, did Fred Papa
Inquire of BSO whether a bond has indeed been posted.
Okay, does anyone see a bond posted for Miss Wang Krasorn?
เขาอยากรู้ว่ามีบอนด์
She can come
อยู่
back
ที่ไหน
up. Ma'am, we're just checking to see if someone has already posted the bond, okay? Speak it louder, yeah?
เขาจะดูว่ามีคนไปจ่ายบอนด์หรือยัง
ค่ะ
We're just checking.
เขา
Did you
กำ
say
ลัง
no?
เช็คอยู่นะคะ
Not yet. The bond has not yet been posted, but maybe your friend will be there soon.
เขาบอกว่ายังไม่ได้กระจายเขาบอกอาจจะเพื่อนคุณกำ
ค่ะ
ลัง
ค่ะ
จะกระ
กำลัง
จาย
ไป
says she is on the way to pay Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Good luck. Good luck. Take
โชค
care.
ดีนะจ๊ะรักษาตัวค่ะ
Oh, one more thing, Deputy.
เดี๋ยวก่อนค่ะน้อง
Make sure you go to every court hearing, ma'am, okay? You must
น้อง
go
ต้
to
องไป
court
ทุกครั้ง
after
ที่มี
this,
hearing ของคอร์ดทุกครั้งต้องไปนะคะ
okay?
ค่ะ
Yes ma'am
Thank you so much.
เดี๋ยว
Good
เดี๋ยว
luck.
เดี๋ยวนะคะถ้าเกิดว่าเปลี่ยนที่อยู่ที่จะให้ส่งเอกสารไปจะทำยังไงคะ
in case my address
ไม่รู้
change
ว่า
to
จะอยู่
send the
ที่ไหนตอนนี้
document what can I do
I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I do know that any notice you get in the mail, you
เขาบอก
must
เขาไม่แน่ใจ
go
แต่
to
ทุก
court.
ครั้งที่เขาจะส่งเอกสารไปให้น้องเนี่ยจะส่งไปที่ในเมลน้องต้องเช็คเมล
หนูไม่มีอีเมล
I don't have an email address
No, but a home address,
No,
a letter in the mail.
ที่อยู่ของน้องอ่ะเขาจะส่งไปที่
ออก
ที่อ
ไป
ยู่
นี่ไม่น่าจะมีที่อยู่แล้วค่ะตอนนี้ต้องหาที่อยู่ใหม่
right now I probably don't have the address yet because I need to find a new address Your Honor
The address you gave on the booking sheet when they put you in jail,
อ๋อ
That is the
อัน
address.
นั้นที่น้องให้กับตำรวจอะที่เขา
They will
ตอน
mail
เขา
it there.
โอเคกลับไปเอาที่เดิมได้
Yes I will go at the own address to pick it up Your
If
Honor
if you need to change an address for the clerk of the court, you do that at the clerk's office.
ถ้าน้องต้องการจะเปลี่ยนเลขที่นั้นน้องต้องไปที่ไอ้เคิร์กเนี่ยแล้วก็ไปเปลี่ยนไปออฟฟิศเขาแล้วเขาไปขอเปลี่ยนที่อยู่เขา
If you don't go to court, they will put a warrant out for your arrest, and I know that's not what you want.
ถ้าน้องไม่ไปเปลี่ยนที่อยู่เนี่ย
Okay?
ที่คอร์ดเนี่ยเขาก็จะเขียนจดหมายไปแบบว่าจับน้องอ่ะเพราะฉะนั้นน้องต้องเปลี่ยน
Okay?
ค่ะ
ค่ะ yes
Thank you
ma'am.
and good luck. Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
โชคดี
There
นะ
you
คะ
go.
น้อง
Thank you so much. All right, thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm turning the system off. I don't know what else to do. Well, maybe I won't go off the record. I'll leave it on. It won't go off, so I'll leave it on. Thank you. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you. What? We have to shut it off? I tried, but it won't go. Yeah, X, but usually X is after. I could do the exit, but usually you shut this off first.
and it
but-
won't do it, so.
Okay, that's fine, maybe now? No, okay, I'll just exit.